curious already about this movie.
Oh, I think it's a great idea. Now, to do a movie, I think a couple things have to happen. I think it can't happen right away. I think they work when it's like 4 years from now or something, you know what I mean? I also think I would have to come up with if I did it, I would want to do one that would work completely for someone who had never seen, Alice giving me shit, that would work completely if no one's ever seen the show, if someone's not seen the show before. So it's great for the people who've seen the show, but I think it should be a standalone. If there's a way to do that where you're not leaning on people understanding all the backstory and stuff like that. So I'd love to find a way to do that if the time comes. But I don't know. Who knows what the business will be? But we grow our fan base every year, and as sad as it is to be done when we're getting bigger, the nice thing about it is we do have a lot of fans now, and I think people look. It's going to be on Peacock. It's going to be on Netflix. The 4th season will be on Netflix in the spring, I believe. So that'll bring in new fans again. So I think there'll be people out there that would want something like that.
I remember literally writing, the show's so good, this season it will be canceled. Because you guys hit your stride so much in season.
I agree.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so sad. It's sad in many ways because I think if this was back in the day, the 90s or something, and this show could go 10 or 15 seasons, I think.
Easily.
It's just 4 seasons now is 10 or 15 seasons back then. We got 4 seasons. I'm thrilled at that, but I'm more thrilled that this was a great season. Like, they've all been great. That this one is also great, and it's not a given, because we're never given enough time. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. It's not a world where you keep writing it till you get it right and then you shoot it. No, you got 5 months to figure it out. And that's not a lot of time to write 10 episodes. Matter of fact, we didn't finish them in the 5 months I had the writer's room. So while we were shooting, I still had to figure out, it's a lot. 10 hadn't been figured out yet. So there's a lot of scrambling going on. And when you're scrambling, things can go south. So it turned out great. And it could have sucked. and I'd feel like if that was the case, I'd be bummed right now. It's like, well, we finished, but it's not that good. But I'm really, really proud of this season. I agree. I think being able to take the characters to these places, to try to bring them full circle to a place where their lives really have been affected by Harry showing up on the planet, and they're in a different place because of it, good or bad, and it building to a finale that I think is as good as we could have done. I mean, I'm really proud of it and happy about it.
Is it at all the finale that you originally pictured for the series?
Elements of it are, for sure. There was I can't really say what this is, but there was during the pilot, there was something that happened while we were shooting the pilot that gave me an idea for the finale that I held on to, and it's not a huge thing, but it's something, and I held on to that, and I knew that I wanted it to end that way, and we were able to do that, so, yeah.
Was there anything that surprised you in the direction the show went from the beginning that you...
That's a great question. Yeah, it got bigger than I expected. Like, it takes on a life of its own. You add these characters. Like in the comic, you have the general and the element of like the government coming after Harry, trying to find him. So I wanted to add that into it. What I didn't realize, that we'd cast Linda Hamilton, and then that would be more than just... Originally, I was thinking that would just be the first season and then it would go away, but we had Linda Hamilton. I'm like, keep her around. So what happened was all these characters, the show just kept getting bigger, and I had less time to tell the stories of the people in the show. And that became a little unwieldy. It was harder to balance it all. So that's why at the beginning of this season, we wanted to, with Enver Gökaj, who's incredible, he left after the second episode. Linda was done after the third episode. And it gave us time to really spend time with our main cast.